The new LEGO Ninjago March 2024 sets just got revealed. Let's check them out. First off is the Shadow Dojo. Wow, this was definitely not what I was expecting. Seriously thought we'd get something along the lines of this, but no, we got this instead. So let's start out by looking at the dojo building at the top. This one really does look like a dojo at the top with a wolf head at the very front. This really reminds me of the Master of Shade because he has a wolf thingy on his chest. But I think the temple at the top doesn't look that bad. In fact, it's not super small. But I think the weirdest part so far is going to be the random blood moon at the top. Like, the fact that they made a moon for the set is just so weird. On the left, we see Kai hanging off a tree, which is pretty cool. He has that little sky thing that everyone has now. And then there's a weapon rack and a wolf warrior down below. Down below, I think we're looking at a cave entrance with a huge gong hanging out of the wolf's mouth. Okay, so I'm trying to build this gong, right? And it just breaks. Like, this piece breaks, and it's my only one. I decided to fix it with some tape. You can barely see it now. I'm sorry, little one. If you want to know how to build this yourself, I pretty much put this hook piece in a little stud in the back, and then you put on the shield, and then after that, I added the other parts as well as a rope to hold this. You're welcome for my sanity, Grizzly Bear. While someone here enjoys his life, we have some more things to look at. In the middle, there's a really cool battle arena. Like, I love the idea, I just don't know how this is gonna work. And then we have a tree you can swing on, which is just amazing. I love this idea. Minifigs, we have Kai, who we've already seen before, looks amazing. Nia also looks amazing. I'm surprised they went with gold accents. Zane is a little bit weirder, but I guess it sort of works out. And Lloyd is definitely well done. Lord Roz is great. Like, this guy literally rizzes me up. Cinder is awesome. Jordana, definitely not as much, but still pretty cool. Honestly, I wish they included a ton of this guy. Like, this guy, we need more of him. It's the literal Shadow Dojo. Honestly, a pretty awesome set, but moving on to the Dragonstone Temple. I'm a bit confused on what I'm looking at. Like, I'm missing the temple part, but it's definitely moreover unique, and I think we need to accept that more. To me, I feel like the build is a bit minimalistic. It could definitely be much more than it actually is. And there's honestly not a lot going on here for a total of $120. As for minifigs, I think Kai and Nia are cool and all. It's just, for all the minifigs that they could have chosen, they chose these suits. Like, there are 3 suits to collect this wave, and they chose to choose the ones from the last wave, which is just so weird. Master Lloyd is such a cheap figure. It's just like, including him in this at all, it doesn't really change much. As for Wu and Euphrasia, Wu just is like, why a new suit? If it's not on the show, it's just definitely weird, and Euphrasia doesn't look like Euphrasia. Lord Roz is literally carrying this set. All in all, I love the aesthetic. I think it's unique, but for what I'm paying, it doesn't look like, something great. Kai's Climber Mech. I don't really see the $70 set potential to this. If anything, this should be like $50, if not cheaper. Now, it has bigger joints, so I might not be estimating the scale properly, but this doesn't look like a big set. This is what a $70 Lego mech set looks like. But I guess it's not horrible. I just think the price definitely does not justify this. Kai and Wyldfyre look great. I think I like Wyldfyre's new suit. Jay's gold accents are weird, but it's not bad. Honestly, I don't really need another Jordana minifigure. Like, there's so many of her. We need more Wolf Warrior abundancy. All in all, this is an alright Ninjago set. I think it could be better in some cases, though. Young Dragon Ryu. I love this set. We're literally getting a Ryu Lego set all to himself. Like, I am 100% picking up this set. Nothing is stopping me. Aaron has a climbing hook, not a climber suit, so that's honestly not that great. But my favorite part is that we're getting Sora hair. And if it couldn't get any better, we get 3 minifigures. It's so awesome to get Aaron and Sora. They're some of the best minifigures from last year's wave. As for our villain character, I think he's also great. Having gotten him at all is honestly amazing. And both Aaron and Sora in a $20 set, and Sora hair. For the last one, I have Aaron's Ninja Off-Road Buggy. This is a pretty cool one, I think. This reminds me of the Lego Space Buggies, which are honestly really cool, and I'm happy to have in Ninjago form. I think the yellow and dark blue color scheme is really good, and has some really cool mobile wheel suspension. Since it's a smaller set, I think 2 minifigure space is pretty good. And the large hook as well as the 2 stud shooters in the back are honestly really cool to see. I love that we're getting Baby Ryu in this set along with 4 other minifigures, that being the Climber Cole, who does actually look kind of good in gold with the climbing hook and katana. Aaron, which is, normal Aaron. Cinder's another W. And then lastly, a Wolf Warrior. However, I feel like the piece count on the set is kind of low, so I think the price tag on the set should be brought down a little bit. As for my overall thoughts on this wave, I think it's alright. It could be better in some places. There are like some really bad sets at bad prices, and then there are also some good sets at good prices. So it's a bit scattered. It's an alright wave. Before I acknowledge the fact that there were 2 other sets that were revealed in March, I feel the lack of these warriors is honestly just dumb. Like, there's like 1 in every set max. And like, how are we supposed to army build them? They're coming in like multiple waves. So I would hope that they actually just increase the amount of these that were in sets. But I guess it's not all that bad comparing to other waves. At least we got the Mech battle pack. I wish we got to see more of this sword. It looks so cool. So if it were in more sets, that'd be nice. For our next set, we have this Lloyd's Elemental Mech set that was revealed in January. I think it's a pretty cool set. It comes with great bigs. If you can't really buy Eagle, you can get Cinder, Nia, and Lloyd for a pretty cheap price. The mech looks a bit weird, but for 20 bucks, I'm not really going to complain. And I love that we're getting this piece in green. The 4+ Source Dragon battle set is also a pretty cool set. I love that it's a little easier way to get Kai and Wyldfyre, but honestly, it's a 4+ set, and you know. Well, let's just say you're going to be scamming yourself trying to justify buying this set. This set is made to interest like 4-year-olds. Well, that's really it for this video. Can't really do anything else, so bye.